What is good, guys? Random 7 here today. We got something special for you. We're going to go through my Nintendo collection. So the OG Nintendo, Super Nintendo, and the Nintendo 64. Hell yeah, guys. Very excited about this. I'm going to show you some commons, some games maybe you haven't heard of, some expensive games, guys. About 8 months ago, I picked up this really good Nintendo lot. Had a lot of good goodies in there, guys, like maps and manuals for these games, because today's day and age, guys, it's hard to come across like manuals, maps, even boxes for some of these games. So to have a couple of those things in my collection means a lot. But anyways, guys, yeah, the OG Nintendo, Super Nintendo, 64. Hit that like, subscribe if you haven't, and enjoy my Nintendo collection. I got my Sega Genesis, I got my PlayStation 2, I got Nintendo 64, a GameCube black and the blue. It's time to hang out with my game, it's time to empty that beer, it's time to hang out with my game, out my Final Fantasies.
Yeah, I got a Sega Saturn, Sega Dreamcast, cast.
Oh yeah, the top loader, guys, more valuable, more collectible because it lasted longer. It came out after the original boring NES, so pretty happy to have that in my collection, along with the original 64 and Super Nintendo. Very yellow Super Nintendo because people in the 80s and 90s smoked a lot. But anyways, moving on to some NES games, guys. We have a couple RPGs like Dragon Warrior 2, and Star Tropics, guys. Just good adventure games to kind of go around and just, you know, have a good time playing some of those old classic RPGs, guys. And I also have the maps and manuals for these games, guys, like that Dragon Warrior. Just really great to show the history of that game. Guys, the best NES game ever, Vegas Dreams. Nah, I'm just kidding, guys. But we have Ice Hockey and Jeopardy 25th Anniversary, RIP Alex. Anyways, moving on to some really good NES games I like. Metroid, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, and Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles arcade game, guys, going around beating up the bad guys. Moving on to some peculiar NES games I have, like Kid Icarus, Paperboy. I've always heard that was a good game, so I had to pick it up. And then we got Dig Dug, guys. It's Dig Dug, I don't know. But moving on to some Capcom games I have, Mega Man 3, Section Z, Little Mermaid, Commando, Chippendale. Capcom, guys, I love it. I mean, Capcom just makes such great games, so anytime I come across Capcom, I usually pick it up for the collection. Here's a couple more. Legendary Wings, Bionic Commando, that is in the wrong pile. What the hell? Alrighty, guys, what started it all? The good old classic Mario games like Super Mario Bros., Super Mario Bros. 2, 3, the one with the track meet, that triple combo game, Dr. X Mario, guys. We got Pinball, which I consider that a Mario game. He's on the cover. And then the classic, guys, Super Mario Duck Hunt, which is the one I had growing up. So, hell yeah, a lot of nostalgia there. So this is how I got introduced to Castlevania, guys. I've always heard about Castlevania, but I started them on the NES about 20 years later. But anyways, yeah, Dracula's Curse, guys, Simon's Quest, the first original one. Very fun games, guys, going around and just trying to kick the crap out of vampires and Dracula.
Undead monsters.
And then we have the Legend of Zelda, guys, the gold one, which is really nice to have. Mrs. Pac-Man. And then, yeah, like I said, I got some of the manuals for these games, guys, which is really nice because this stuff's hard to come across. Like, look at all those goodies. Hell yeah, I picked that up at a toy shop once, that Mickey Mousecapade. And then NES Open, guys, I'm missing the manual for that, but to have the box is really nice. Game footage of The Legend of Zelda. I don't really think it holds up, but it's still a good game for nostalgia, guys. Alrighty, moving on to the Nintendo 64. Anybody want to play some Star Fox 64? Hell yeah, but before you do that, you got to play all the Maddens on 64, guys. All of them. Everybody has to play. Anyways, now RIP to John Madden, guys. RIP John Madden,
He
guys.
just said that.
Anyways, moving on, we have a Star Wars game. Star Wars Episode 1 Racer, that's very fun. NFL Blitz, guys, and Star Fox 64.
It's so
Just
exciting.
look how amazing that looks. I think it still holds up. Storyline's great. Yeah, and it gave me a good excuse to bust that game out again. Gotta have these, guys. Some Super Mario 64, Mario Kart 64, The Legend of Zelda, Ocarina of Time, and then my favorite, guys, Resident Evil 2. I'll buy that on any system. And my buddy had a copy of it, so I bought it from him. And I love it because you get the unlimited machine gun in that game. Another great game, guys, Super Castlevania 4. fell in love with this game the first time I played it. Couldn't put the controller down. So, moving on with some other good games I have: Power Moves, The Batman Returns, Mortal Kombat, Super WrestleMania. I just want to beat somebody up. No, Toy Story, guys, Frogger, Secrets of Evermore, and another classic sports game, guys, NBA Jam. You're on fire. I totally butchered that, but anyways, guys, yeah, look at that. It was a lot of fun back in the day. Tasmanian Devil, we got Kirby's Avalanche, and then The Lion King, guys. This game is extremely hard. If you tried playing it, don't believe me, play it. But it's fun. I mean, a couple of other okay games I have in my collection, guys, but I do have the manuals, which is really nice, showing the history, guys. And let's be honest, that stuff's hard to come across today. And then, yes, John Madden on Super Nintendo. Yes, I do. Like I said about a year ago, I went John Madden crazy and bought up almost all the John Maddens. I don't have all of them, like 91 for the Sega Genesis, but anyways, guys, the Roadrunner, Mario Paint, Looney Tunes Bustin' Loose, Warrior Woods, Pack Attack, and Mrs. Pac-Man, my favorite, guys. Like I said, I'll buy that on any console either. Mrs. Pac-Man. Got the 1-Up arcade too, guys, which is pretty cool. Moving on to some Mario Kart. I just actually recently picked that up at a toy store, and it had the manual. I'm like, well, that's fitting, guys. So a couple more racing games I have, like the Lamborghini Stunt Race, Top Gear, guys. Classic. I don't really think they hold up, but still nice to have in my collection. Some really good games I have, guys. Some more RPGs: Secrets of Mana, The Illusions of Gaia, and Pitfall. And guys, look at that poster. That is so beautiful. I mean, that came out in the 80s.
1993,
so,
sir.
Hell yeah, very, very happy to own some of these games and their nook and crannies with them. So, it's like I said, guys, I can't explain it enough. This stuff's harder and harder to find every day. So hang on to it if you guys have it, and cherish it and take care of it. Yeah, when I was busting this out, doing this video, guys, I was looking at some of these old games and some of the old advertisement and some of these maps, and it actually it got me to want to like play these games more. So they were doing it right back in the day, guys, giving you all these goodies to go with these games. Here's a couple Donkey Kong games, guys. Haha. My nephew came over the other day and I put in Donkey Kong Country 2, guys, and we had a blast. As you can see, I got a little footage of that, just running through and having some fun. We got Primal Rage and Killer Instinct, guys, to throw at you real quick. Super Mario All-Stars, guys, Super Metroid, Super Mario World, a lot of supers. Anyways, yeah, but they're the best, guys. Super Mario All-Stars has the Lost Chapters, the Lost World, whatever you want to call it, which in Japan is Super Mario Bros. 2, so kind of a fun fact. And Super Metroid Blast, guys. We got Super Ghouls and Ghosts. I'm keeping on the super here. Mega Man X. Yeah, there we go. We got Aladdin, guys. Yes, Aladdin was also on Super Nintendo, along with the Sega Genesis, Eye of the Beholder, and then both of the Street Fighters, guys. Street Fighter 2 and Street Fighter 2 Turbo. Yep, just beat the crap out of that car, man. You go wild. Yeah. And then get back to work right after that. A couple complete games I have, guys. It's the Tecmo Super Bowl and Final Fight 2, guys. Happy to have that in my collection. Got it for about $100, which is a really good deal, because it goes for around $150, $160. So, but both these games are both complete, and they have the posters. The Tecmo Super Bowl still has all the manual and stuff sealed up. I don't really feel like opening it up and ruining that preservative right there, but look at all of those games, guys. So just gives you a really good idea of other games you can go out and look for. And yeah, I mean, if this game was good, guys, imagine how good those other games are, right? Definitely my nuts and bolts in my Super Nintendo collection, guys, are the Final Fantasies. Final Fantasy 2, 3, Mystic Quest, and then we also have The Legend of Zelda, guys, A Link to the Past, which is very fun. And I have most of this stuff complete, guys, just missing the boxes. But even the boxes, I've been looking up online, guys, they're like 60 to 80 to over $100 for a box.
60,
so
80,
like,
100, what is it?
Damn, but it doesn't give me an excuse to go and quit retro video gaming like some of these guys on YouTube do. But it's really nice to have what I have and be lucky to get some of this stuff today, guys, because like I said, it's expensive and harder to find. But I am hanging on to this stuff and taking care of it. So, and I you know, I advise you guys do the same thing, you know, when you do want to sell and sell out. I mean, if you took care of your stuff you're probably going to get more money out of it. That's how I look at it. But I don't plan on quitting
anytime soon.
And neither should you guys. But hit that like, subscribe if you haven't. I'm Random7. Thanks for watching my Nintendo collection, guys. See you next time. Peace out.